Well, it's a great day here on Independence Day weekend, and I'm at the one spot where I can get 4G. So I'm going to be doing my YouTube live from this exact spot. I tried to go down into the woods a little bit where the tubes are crashing over some rapids, but we're not getting 4G there, wouldn't you know. So we'll hang out here at this one spot, and there should be some more tubes coming down. This is the Farmington River tubing area that we're looking at on a really beautiful day here on the Farmington River. They're having a great time. They're about to go down. These four people right here, they just finished dropping their phone in the water. So they're doing a little rescue mission there. But the place is packed today. This isn't a state park, Satan's Kingdom, and so we'll watch as people come down here. There's somebody that's stuck up that way that you might be able to see, but great, beautiful day. And we'll just hold steady right here where I am finally getting 4G, so enjoy it. And you can see beautiful, scenery here. We'll wait and see a few more tubers come down. I don't quite think I could get the tubers all the way down that way. I am stepping into the water here, but at least you're getting some beautiful scenery. Those people have gone down, and we could zoom in a little bit and see if we could catch them a little bit as they come through, and hopefully a few other people will come by shortly. If I go down that way, down the Farmington River a little further, it dips off, and we do get some rapids, but we don't get 4G signal there for me to do YouTube live, and I'm just happy it's working. So I'll tell you a little bit about why this is called Satan's Kingdom. A long time ago, if you can imagine, a long time ago, there used to be a lot of robberies around here. Trains would get held up way back when the railroad was popular and we didn't use cars to come out this way. And because of, oh, here comes another group, so let me get this group coming through. So because of the highway robberies here on the trains, they called it Satan's Kingdom. So this is a really good shot of a few people coming through. Again, this is a very gentle spot. We're right near really where the people set off on their tubes. A few more people are coming through. So here we go. It's a fantastic day. Of course, I'm not going to do a YouTube live in one of those tubes. I'd rather just have you watch it for now. I would leave my phone back home if I were out here tubing, because you are going to definitely go over. People like to make, like that group right there, might try to make some people go over. They might not, though. They might wait till they get to the rapids down that way. So a few more people coming through here. You can see it's a beautiful, clear day. It's exquisite. This is the northwest corner of Connecticut. We're right outside of Canton, Connecticut. We're very close to the Berkshire Mountains, so it is beautiful scenery around here. Great hiking trails. Sometimes see people fishing here. If I go back into the woods, we might. I'm trying to do a little bit of a zoom in there to see if we could get a little closer up so you get a better idea of what it looks like. Again, those rapids are much further down the way, but there are definitely rapids down there. Again, I'd have to go into the woods, and once I go into the woods, we're not going to get a signal for me to do YouTube Live. I'm even glad I got YouTube Live to even work. So, on this live broadcast, if anybody want to text in comments, I do have the chat opened. And the water is warming up. I was up here a little earlier in the week and it was still cold. It's also the temperature today is perfect for this. So there's a whole crowd down that way. I'm going to try to zoom for you to see it a little bit better. And I'm going to stay right where I am, because if I move, I'm going to lose my signal. So I'm happy to have what I do have here. So I'm getting a really good view there. A few people just stopped behind me. We're taking their pictures on another phone. But a nice crowd here. Really very packed here today. So again, the chat feature is on if anybody wants to send in comments. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you might have. In the meantime, enjoy the scenery here. Beautiful day here on the Farmington River. The tubes they're using are from the Farmington Tubing Company. There are other spots here on the river where you could go out with your own tubes a little further up the river. But the Farmington Tubing Company has this spot reserved. It goes down about 3 miles down the Farmington River, and when you get to the very end, they do have buses out there to bring you back here to the start. A few more people coming through right here. They're right in front, so we'll hold on them and watch them go down. As I'm watching them, I'm wondering why I'm sitting here on my phone and why I'm not in one of those tubes doing that myself. But we'll definitely be doing this summer. It's a great activity. A lot of the state parks down along the coastline are packed, crowded. So this is a really great way to spend the day if you don't want to get down to the beach and deal with those crowds. Although I said it's pretty crowded here. A few more people coming through. Really doing good business here today at the Farmington Tubing Company. And a little bit of rapids there, not too much. They do make you sign your life away before you get on one of these tubes. You know, you have to sign out for insurance purposes. A little bit of a dip there, not too much though, just a little. And here come some more people. You can bring a small cooler with you, which is what this person has done, or so it looks. Looks like she has a small cooler there on the side. Obviously, you're not supposed to have alcoholic beverages around here, but that's not really monitored all that well. Oh, here comes somebody who's having a fantastic time. Let me see if I can get in a little closer there for you as we go down and watch that happening. That person's wearing like regular street clothing, doesn't even have a bathing suit on. He has some kind of pack on that he's carrying with him. It looks like, he has a life preserver on. Some people here obviously don't have life preservers on. This woman right here does not have a life preserver on. A few more people are coming down. Let me kind of come back down this way. We're underneath that bridge. Try to do a little bit of a zoom. I don't know how much more I could zoom right in there. They've gone down the river quite a bit. A few more people coming up this way. And so again, we're right near where the start is, where you get your tubes, which is probably why I'm getting a signal here. But if I go into the woods, I'm just not going to get a signal. So we'll hold here. As you can see, it's a great way to spend the day. You have to be a certain age to go out in one of these tubes. So I'm surprised a little kid coming here that doesn't quite look like he's making the age requirement, but possibly he is. He might just look smaller in the tube. But there comes a family. It almost looks like red, white, and blue. I know it's yellow, but very patriotic. Okay, here comes somebody else. So I think he's part of that family. And he has his phone with him, and he's holding it in his hand. He could easily drop it. I hope nobody turns over. He has trying to put in a plastic bag. I don't know what. Another plastic bag is wet. So if he doesn't have a waterproof case on, that should be fun. He's trying to clean off his phone. I mean, if you want to go out here with your phone, you're more than welcome to do it. I wouldn't recommend it. Although this part here is shallow, so if you dropped your phone, you could probably pick it up. But when you go through the rapids there, a little further down, it'd be really hard to pick up your phone. So again, please, I believe I have the chat on, so if you want to send me any comments, feel free. Maybe I turned it off, I don't know. Find out later. But great day here. I'm so happy some people are here to share it with us. So it's a pretty continuous stream of people coming down today. Here come some more people. So the Farmington River Tubing Company is doing fantastic business today. It's the most crowded I've ever seen it. And they do come here a lot to go hiking. Of course, it's Sunday, and it's Independence Day weekend, and it's also a great type of thing to do with your family. I'm going to see if I can zoom a little bit more. I wish I could get a little further into the woods so we could really see where the rapids are. But maybe I'll just do a regular video there and upload it to YouTube later. But you could probably see some dots down that way, and that's some of the people. Oh, thanks. Somebody sent me a thumbs up. Thank you. Okay. So, another group coming through right here. Oh, I got some, beautiful scenery, Anthony. It's great to have somebody text in some comments. I was wondering if I turned that feature off or not. But it's beautiful scenery. It's a beautiful part of Connecticut that we're in. It's just exquisite. And again, this is a state park. Emissions free though. Of course, if you're going out tubing, you do need to pay though. It's not too expensive, but it's a really wonderful way to spend the afternoon. Great fun going out with a bunch of friends. You can see those two right there are hooked together. And again, please feel free to text in comments so I know people are here with me, although I can see there are some people live here with me. So there we go, a little bit more. And it's just really a constant stream of people coming down today. And I think if you live around here, this is much better than getting in your car and driving down to the beach with all the traffic. There's some traffic out here on the Farmington River, but they're all in tubes, cooling off. Here comes another good crowd. I'll hold on them as they're coming down and just hold on this one spot. Lots of people coming down now. I wonder if they're going to run out of tubes, but I doubt it. They have a whole supply up above. Yeah, it's beautiful scenery here. A whole group. Lots and lots of people here now. I'm standing on a small island. It does look like some people have their own tubes here. They're not part of the people on those red tubes out there. Those look like their own. There comes somebody with a cooler. That white and blue attached to one of those is a cooler. There's a lot of places to stop and picnic. Oh, there's some people in their own large rubber raft, the gray one out there. That's what you're looking at right there. So they are letting people come through. Again, it's the Farmington River, so they probably can't stop people who want to come through with their own inflatables. There's 2 people in there in an inflatable canoe right behind that group. Thanks for the thumbs up. Got a whole steady stream of people. You can see they're dipping into a little bit of some rapids there, but not too much at this spot. You really have to go down and quite a bit further where only get 2 or 3G. So hold there for a little bit. Continuous stream of people. I'm going to try to step into the water a little bit more and see if I get that crowd down there. I'm zoomed as far as I could go right now, though. Okay. Keep it on a little bit longer, and then I'm going to take a walk through the woods. You do need to put on insect repellent out here because we do have ticks. We are famous for Lyme disease here in Connecticut. Okay. So I'm going to try to get a nice, wow, there's about 50 tubes clutter there. The water is cold still this time of the year. That was a really good question. But because it's sunny and it's fine. I mean, there's enough people out there. It's not like going into the ocean or into a deep lake. So the water has warmed up some. This last week we had a few hot days. Last week was a little on the cold side, and I was down here on Thursday, and it was cold tubing on Thursday. I really wish I could get a signal down below, though. Any more comments? Or, Anthony, I know you're still here, so let me know if you have any more comments. There's a bridge above. You can see that right there. I keep wanting to stop the YouTube live, but then there's always another group coming through. These people, there's somebody in a kayak right there, an inflatable kayak. That yellow one is an inflatable kayak. I'll try to hold on that. There's another inflatable kayak coming through. That green one is an inflatable kayak with a tube attached to it. Steady stream of people here all day today. Okay. Again, anybody that's on here, if you're able to, I know some people on their phones when they're using YouTube aren't quite sure where to find the chat, so that could explain it. But if you're on your regular laptop, you might be able to find the chat more easily. Here comes another group. So, beautiful, beautiful day here. I keep saying that, but it really, truly is. The white and blue tubes are their own personal ones. They even have backrest on those. The other ones are too. They're going in luxury. So the ones that are the Farmington River Tubing Company, they have the lettering on them, and the others are their own private one. A big sport around here actually is tubing. There's a lot of rivers around here, and the Farmington River goes throughout a good portion of the state where we are. Okay, a few more people. Let me just stay with that group there. They're having a lot of fun right over that way. Okay, next, as soon as I get another good bunch going through there, I'll probably finish up the YouTube. And then I'm going to walk in the woods. I'm going to try a periscope from here, so I'll probably not have to worry too much about the signal. But we'll just try to get a few more people coming through. I was just turning around. Let's see. Mobile devices, they need to tap. Yes, and a lot of people don't know how to do it on their mobile devices. So that's probably why we're not getting as much live chat here as we would on Periscope. I think people are more comfortable doing that on their phones. It's a little bit easier. So I'll wait till maybe one more family comes down. If not, I'm going to be walking through the woods here. Let me just show you. It's way back in through there. There are trails. You could actually take the trail, well, I don't know, as far as you like. It gets pretty rough in some spots, so it's very rocky. Okay, here comes, and look at that one. That inflatable. 4 people, their own little private party. It's almost like a boat, that one. Wow, that is neat. Perfect way to spend the day. And I don't even mind holding my camera here and just watching. I feel like I'm experiencing it myself, kind of vicariously. Okay, I think I'm going to try to end right about, sorry, a little shaky there. I think I might try to end right about when that little, well, big inflatable compared to some of the others here goes into this small section here of some rapids. So I'm going to finish up right there, I believe. Thanks, everybody.